Thanks for joining me today, you guys. This is Ironore, and today I am going to show you how to make millions in 4.0.2 within hours. All right, this is going to be a full guide from beginning to end. Don't matter what ship you guys have, I am going to go and show you guys step by step to make it nice, easy for you guys. Without further ado, let's get straight into it. Okay, so let's get straight into it. So if you guys are starting with an aura or a cutter, I do recommend, if you have a cutter, go do some cargo mission, make yourself about $160,000. The best way to do cargo mission is if you go down to Arcops right down here, area 18. Try to zoom in right here. You go to area 18, you get yourself some hauling missions. That way you could do from area 18, but make sure they are going to Beijing Point right over here. That would be the best route. Nice and easy, quick money. You could do that with Aurora, you could do that with Cutlass, you could do that with the cutter. Make yourself 160,000. The reason why is you could do some bounty if you can, depending on your ship. If you have an Aura, I would recommend go straight into do the bounty hunters around this area. And it's actually pretty good. It's a nice little area. You could go down to Walla or even Lyria. You get some nice easy mission. So that will take you no time to do. Once you have 160,000 AUC, what I need you to do is I need you to go down to New Babbage. Okay. And what we're going to do is once you get to Microtech, you are going to go down to New Babbage and New Babbage right over here. I'm going to show you exactly where it is. Boom. So you are going to go down to New Babbage. You can also do some bounties here and missions here. If you know, you could gain some time from traveling. Once you get to New Babbage, you are going to go down to the terminal and you are going to rent the ship that you're going to need for the millions. Okay. So the ship that you're going to need, you're going to have to go down to the Regal rental. It looks something like this. You're going to go down to the computer and you are going to go and click on the left hand side and click on RSI, and then you're going to go scroll down and you're going to look for the constellation Taurus. Okay, you could rent that for 1 day for $160,876. Okay, if you have more money, you can rent for 3 days, 7 days. It doesn't matter. But what I recommend for you guys to do is rent it for 1 day. Okay, once you have that done, get the hell out of there. Go down to Hurston. Once you get to Hurston, you are going to do some missions, and this is where you're going to start making your millions. So what you're going to need to do is, I zoomed out way too much there. Let's go right back in. You are going to go down to Hurston, okay, right over here. So you're going to buy your ship up at Microtech. You're going to go down to Hurston. Once you go down to Hurston, you're going to start this quest line is the Vaughn quest line. So for that to happen, you got to go to contract, verify, click on that. It's going to be saying on verify, go to mercenaries, and then the first mission that you're going to see, you're not going to see any of these, you're going to see a chance to impress. Okay, grab the constellation, do a chance to impress, get the guy nice and easy. Usually it's Aurora or a small cutter. It's very easy. You get 9,000 AUC for that. And then after that, you're going to get another mission called another chance to impress. Get that done. It's another 9,000, I think 9 or 12,000 AUC for that. Very nice and easy. Get that done. Once you get that done, you're going to go back into offers. Do not leave Hurston unless you start seeing simple task or basic task. Once you see those, you could do a couple of simple and basic tasks here at Hurston, but the spot where you're going to go down is you're going to go down to Crusader. Okay, this is where I am at this location. Go down to Crusader. Where's my map here? And you're going to get down to Yella. So if you go to Crusader, go down to Yella or DMR. Doesn't matter, one of these two. I usually like Yella. Yella's pretty good. And once you're around Yella, you're going to start to do Vaughn missions. Now for the Vaughn missions, you're going to go down to contracting. You're going to click on verify to make it unverified. You're going to go to mercenaries. Now with the mercenaries, depending on how many tasks you've done at Hurston, you are going to have to work your way up to the very difficult task, which was 83,000. So like your first one's going to be, like I said, simple task, basic task, complicated task, and then you're gonna move to difficult task, very difficult task, and then a troublesome task. Now, if you do have friends work with you, you'll be able to do the troublesome task. With the colony or the constellation Taurus, I do recommend that you do the very difficult task, and it's just gonna be the same. But also you could try the troublesome task depending on your skills and your luck. Okay, you can get more loot there. But what you're going to do is you're going to go down to very difficult tasks. Now, by doing this and accepting this, there could be bugs. It is Star Citizen. The reason why I got you guys at Yellow is because you're close to Grim-X. Now, the other thing is once you do these and you start doing the missions, you are going to look for, once you accept it, like I said, right here, there is trouble. There is bugs with some of these. So you're going to go back to Mercenary. Now, you won't see it here again, but it takes about a minute to a minute and a half before it comes back. Now, if it doesn't come back, what I usually do, I'll usually go to the OM markers on top of Yellow, and then just travel around and it'll come back. So you'll just go back around here. If I could just find Yellow, it'd be great. But you know what I'm talking about. You'll go around Yellow, and then you'll quantum around these markers, OM2, OM3, OM4. So then you just go here, and then you go back on it. Okay. So with that being said, now what you're going to do is you are going to go around there. Wait a minute and a half. You're going to go back to unverify mercenaries, and then if you look again, it's going to pop up. In this case, it did not, but it usually does. Okay. But just to show you, I'm going to try to do 118 for you guys. So once you accept the mission, what you're going to look for, you're going to look for the mission that says go around the asteroids surrounding Yellow, just like this. If it says anything else, like go to Daymar Cave or go to a station like 99 NT99X or whatever it is, that one station is called, or do not, just what you're going to do, you're going to abandon them, go back to offer by mercenaries. You're going to hit the A3. See, the 118 came back already, so you can do that. You gotta wait. Now, see what it says, go to these ones? Abandon those. Those are the ones I was talking about. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna find a mission for you guys. I'm gonna go to the location, and then I am going to show you how it's done. So stick around. All right, so here we are. We found an $83,000 mission, and now we have an M2 right here, Hercules. That's gonna be the main mission. So what we're going to do is we're going to scan for the other one, and there's going to be always 3 other fighters or other ones with them. So that's going to be one of them. That's going to be the other one, and they're going to have names on them. Anything that has X, J, dash, whatever, you don't have to worry about those. Those are the short ship, just like the one on the right here, which is SK. Those you have to worry about. Those so only 3 ships and the main missions. Now, like I said, you might have a chance of finding 2 M2s, a caterpillar, or a different mix. So what I am going to do is I am going to scan him like I just did before this, and he's got, like you can see here, he got Terranite, and he's got the gap spring eggs. I just call them the eggs. He got 21 of those, and he's got 59 Terranite. So that's about $1 million right there, you guys. An easy $1 million. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm not going to kill him yet, because if I do kill him, he is going to despawn, and by the time I kill the other guys, I get destroyed. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to look for the most dangerous one out of the other 3, and it's going to be, there's the Cutlass, and there is a Connie. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go for that Connie, get him, I'm going to destroy the ships, and then we're going to get red back, and I'm going to show you what to do afterwards. All right, so here we go. All right, so after killing all these guys, I'm going to get really close to that C2. I need to get as close as I can. So if you're on the keyboard, you can press F4, and you can hold Z and toggle around. Once you get close enough, I'm going to open my cargo. I'm going to go down below, and then you can go right behind the C2, and you're going to see this door, and you're going to see a little square green saying open. You can open the back of that C2 with that, or you could grab a gun. If you have a gun, and you shoot the back end of that ramp, the ramp will open. All right, you could also use the gun from your ship, but be very careful, because if you use too much of it, you will end up blowing up the ship. Now, once open, you gotta take out the tractor beam. Now, if you want to know where to get a tractor beam, you get at any station where you have a cargo location or a refinery location. They're about 16,000. So you gotta, to get the tractor beam, you are going to load your ship with all the important and the high loot that you're gonna get, and then we're gonna head down to XX. All right, so now at XX, this is where you are going to grab all your loot and you're gonna load it into the elevator. And this is why we do all the missions at Yella, because we want to be close to XX for fast transportation and fast loot. Okay, so this is how you're gonna get it. And then once this is done, you're gonna go upstairs to the administration. All right, so once you take the main elevators, what you're gonna do, you're gonna make a right. You're gonna see those stairs, you're gonna go straight, you're gonna make your first left, and then you're gonna down to the first room on the right, you're gonna see admin right there. You go down the stairs, make your first right, and then you're gonna see 4 computers. Doesn't matter which computer you take one of the computers. It takes a while to load up sometimes depending on your computer. Once you're in, you're gonna go down on the top arrow on the left hand side, and you're gonna click down to XX, and you're gonna see the loot right there. All you gotta do is press sell and make your money. Now, if it does not sell for some reason, it's because the station does not need it. So just keep it, and then you come back the next day, and you can always sell your loot. All right. So this is how you make quick money. So you could keep doing that, rinse and repeat. Now, when you're done with that, at the end of the day, or when you are done completing the game, if the game doesn't glitch and everything goes good, you can leave the station and log out of the bed. If not, get out of there, go up the flight of stairs like you see on the video here, go to the computer and surrender. Now, what's going to happen is that you're going to end up going in jail. And the thing is you're going to have a sentence of a crime stat at 4 and a sentence of 6 hours or so. So if you log off and then you come back in later on, you will be able to get out of jail. You're going to have all your gear. You're going to go back to the station, and then you could start all over again and make more money. All right, so if this video helped you guys out, please don't forget to like, subscribe, leave a comment down below. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask. And thanks for watching. Until next time, this is Ironore.